God damn it!
You bastards are gonna own me.
Are you ready?
You bet your ass I'm ready.
You know, I'm not a big fan of that bark like a chicken, cluck like a dog stuff.
They think they'll beat the devil. Nobody beats me.
You can run, but you can't hide from Crazy Eddie.
Evil events from evil causes spring. Aristotle said that.
I told you, good shot to the face always gets the juices flowing. Come on, let's tango.
So,
Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh my God.
You are psychotic.
And when I return, I'm to drink a bottle of scotch, as if it were Chicky von Richthofen's blood, and celebrate his death.
Can I get a hell yeah? Things I do for these people.
It's a bit more than I could bear.
An alien has come to Earth
Not this again.
and is planning to kill everyone.
Yeah, we know. Asta told us in the kitchen.
That's my announcement to make. I need to be with you.
We're leaving.
I will save humanity. I am. This is gonna be cliche, but take me to your leader.
Yeah, Kevin, take me to your leader. Oh, wait, that
You
would
are my
be
leader.
me.
I was gonna say, wait a second, you signed the check.
Wait, I pay you?
No, but
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Nostalgia TV. We know it's been a little while, but we are back, and we are back on schedule, and we're coming back with Resident Alien Season 4, so you can punch in on the graveyard shift, but you can't punch out, which means you better hit that like button down below. That's how you punch in on our streams on Friday nights, and that's how we roll around here. So thank you for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you haven't subscribed. We would greatly appreciate it. Share this out there. And Kevin, let's get on rolling with Resident Alien Season 4, which, okay, a lot of people were saying like, oh, it wasn't canceled from Season 3 on the Sci-Fi Channel. Yes, it was. It transferred over to USA Channel for Season 4. Same thing happened with Supergirl Season 1. Was on CBS, got canceled, transferred over to CW for the next several seasons. This is what shows do. However, we can also confirm at this point, Resident Alien is dead now. Season 4 is the last season, so we are going to wrap this baby up. And Kevin, I got to admit to you, Season 1 was awesome.
Yep.
Season 2 was fine. Season 3 was fine. Season 4, damn, that was actually pretty damn good.
yeah, they plucked at my heartstrings every single which way that they could. Like, I was stressed out this entire season until the
Made you
very
cry
last-
like a little baby at the end, Kevin.
before the very end, man. Like, I was so scared, like we were gonna lose Dan, we would lose Asta, we would lose
I thought we were going to lose
Darcy.
everybody, to be frank with you.
Yeah. And really only one person dies, and we'll get to it later, and you're just kind of like, oh, okay, I don't care about that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that person was, oh, damn.
It was
all right.
It was so unceremonious.
Dude, it was so like anticlimactic, so to speak. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, of all the people that killed that, wait, you killed that person? What?
But he just came back like 5 seconds ago.
Well,
It
and
was
there's
so
some.
good.
Well, and the one awesome cameo that totally floored me lasted all of like 2 episodes, and I'm like, oh no, I can't believe you killed that guy already.
You
You probably paid him plenty of your budget to get him onto the show, and that would be Stephen Root, who ends up playing Harry's dad.
Bill Dotrieve.
And man, boy, did they kill his ass in like 2 episodes.
I recognized the voice, And I was
This is
watching
my red stapler. So you
Yeah.
office space people, red stapler guy.
uh
And if you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. He's in dodgeball as well.
Stephen
He's in
Root,
a lot of things.
yeah, he is amazing. Like he's a gift, an absolute gift.
Oh my God. I'm like, no damn. They got him in this show of all things. Of course they did. He's probably friends with just about half the cast.
I would imagine so, because a lot of them are voice actors and they're all very good friends. If you watch, I
Oh,
recognize
and
that
Ellen
voice.
was in dodgeball.
That too.
So if you could dodge a resident alien, you could dodge a ball.
The ball sack.
And I am not done with the ball sack jokes on this episode either.
This, oh golly, I didn't know what to expect going in. I hoped it was going to be good. Steve told us he liked it. So with Steve saying he liked it, I was going in. Skeeter.
We have Fodes and we got Skeeter. Please be clear.
Skeets told me when this was first airing that he was liking it as it was going on, and that we were going to start seeing things in episode or season 2 that will continue on later. And he was talking about the Greys and Heather.
It's also from the guy who's been begging us to watch like Sequest DSV for like the last like 4 years we've been doing this show.
I did say he had complete taste, but I do like Roy Scheider and fucking Jonathan Brandis. What are you gonna say?
Sure, I apologize. I love you on Stargate Files. I'm just with you.
He has admin rights to come on this show if he fucking wants to.
yeah, bring your ass on and totally screw us up right now.
But anyway, like Steve gave us no spoilers earlier in the year when this aired.
He was pretty good.
Yeah, and he just said you guys are gonna absolutely love it. If you like what's going on now, you're going to love what's going on later on. And he was right. Like, it continuously got better. Season 2 was the slowest, really, I want to say, but
and most offensive, to be fair.
If you're a white male, yes, it's kind of like, hey, I'm paying to watch this too, motherfucker.
God, that season, like, legit, like, nearly killed my interest in this show.
It was really that one episode.
Bad,
it was episode 203, and it was really kind of over the limit where you're just kind of like, we get it. Stop hitting me over the head.
Bad episode is like, oh, okay, watch where you're going here. And I know they got some other metaphors going on through the show here and there and throughout the whole show. But season 2, the first like several episodes were just like,
get on with it.
Are you trying to kill your fans of this show? Lay off it. And to their credit, they do get off of that.
Yes, very quickly.
They do virtue signal here and there, but they lay off the gas. It's not like full gas pedal to the floor at 5 speed. It's more like, okay, we're just going to do a thing here and there and then keep on moving. Keep moving. It's totally cool. You can have your relationships. You can have your different identity. You can have all of that. But that all white men are bad episode was absolutely freaking terrible. Thank God they got past that, though.
It was all men in general. Like Mike was subjugated to it, Ben was subjugated to it, Harry was subjugated to it, and it is what it is. It's like it wasn't untrue, but after like an hour and the episode before that, and I think after that, you're just kind of like, we fucking get it.
It's like get on with it. She-Hulk all over again, bro.
That's exactly what it was. And I've seen so many people now after the fact 2 years later going, the ending kind of sucked. We know.
Really?
We said that.
Find that out 2 years later? We saw it 2 years ago.
We admit that. Anyway.
But Kevin and I did after shows for that damn show. Boy, do we regret that.
Hey.
Still in our backlog on Suns and Shadows. Go check it out.
Yeah.
And you can watch our reactions go from yay to can I shoot myself already?
I'm gonna shoot myself already. Like my problem with
did.
My problem with that season was like I pride
that
myself
show?
on trying to no that particular episode 203
Oh,
was
you're
like
talking Resident Alien. I'm talking She-Hulk still.
no, I don't give a shit about that. I stopped caring about that show after fucking the 4th episode. After they stopped showing Wong.
Why do we do an after show? I'm screwed with every. Oh, keep going, Kevin. That's fine.
No, you bitch. You just fucking made me lose my train of thought. You 0-pointed me.
You're welcome, motherfucker.
You cocksucker.
Hey, we're past 10 minutes. It's go time.
I could swear now. Thank you.
You're welcome, bitch.
I didn't really appreciate. I understood and respected what the message was and the necessity for it. However, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I get it. I get it. You don't have to keep like shitting on me and everyone else to get your point across.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, that's kind of green. Like I'm really empathetic to it and like wanting to help out. You don't need to keep shitting on me for it. Like I'm doing my part. But anyway, the rest of it's been pretty goddamn great since then. And season 4 is, I want to say, maybe the next best thing that they did to season 1. And I can't say it's better. I can't say it's almost as good. I want to say it's right on par with season 1. It just it finalizes everything. Like season 1 was a perfect season to open with.
It was,
and
that was a great season, to be fair.
Yeah, and season 4 was an amazing season as far as closing things out. It wasn't one of these shows like fucking every other goddamn show on AMC or FX where it's like the point of the show is who's going to die this season. Keep tuning in to see who's going to fucking die and when. No, this had nothing to do with any premise like that. This was a story to celebrate characters, to celebrate actors, to celebrate a story, and it was just fucking amazing. And I didn't see any real qualms in this season. Like I didn't care that the loose ends were cut off real fucking snub. I liked it.
Like a nutsack.
Well, you find
ball
out
sack.
That the ball sack, the Greys, they have to, they lose their dominion over the earth, and it's just written off so very simply. But the way it's presented, you're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, move along. Like it was
no, it felt like it was maybe cut a little bit short. Like if there was a 5-season arc, that was probably what was cut out.
Probably, yeah. But
because I feel like the show, they were trying to go 5 seasons, and what they cut out was the gray arc. And well, like you just said, they made the best of a bad situation, so to speak. They shortened it up and it worked.
Yeah.
It's not like it didn't work. It worked out very well, actually.
It did. And cutting out the Greys and bringing in the Mantid was an amazing idea, because the Greys were fun for 3 seasons, but to cut it off, you needed a really, really dangerous villain, not a conclusion to the Greys that started out menacing with Uncle George as the main villain, or as the main alien, and then nothing after that. Like the Greys were a pain in the ass, but they were not all that in a bag of chips. They were not as menacing as the Mantid. They were not as menacing as the housing committee. Yeah. Once they lost their loan.
They did mention the housing committee in, like, what was that, season 3 with Heather, or was that season 2?
2 or 3.
I want to say season 3 with Heather. Because when they brought that up, because they both mentioned that at various points. So that was going to be a pivotal point at some point in the future. That's why I think season 4 is more of an abbreviated season with what they intended for season 5. And that's why I gotta admit, season 4 was way more concise and to the point than any other season except for season 1.
Yeah.
Like they did not meander. There's no bottle episodes. It got straight and to the point and it kept moving. And it's like, I liked that as opposed to like, what was that season that had like 16 episodes? Was that like season 2 or was that season 3? Where I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? You're meandering too much.
No, that was
season 2.
Yeah.
It was 16 episodes, bro.
And it did.
And that was tough.
And it was tough because a lot of it was like pointing fingers at demographics and shit. And you're like, well, the demographic it happens to be watching right now. I don't mean to be judgmental, but I don't kind of like being called a douche.
Especially straight white males like us. Or did I just out you? I'm sorry, bro.
I happen to be straight, yes. Divorced.
Man, but I thought I had you pegged.
Well, that one night.
Welcome to Nostalgia TV, everybody, where we go crazy sometimes. It's been a while. It's nice to be back on schedule.
It's true. It's true. And it's nice to close out this show. Sort of. It's bittersweet.
Well, it got canceled in between our last episode and now.
Got canceled 4 fucking times. Well, like this is our most canceled show that we've ever covered, and it's probably the best show we've ever covered.
Well, we're doing Stargate Files, and that's been canceled technically like 2 times.
That's it, because there's been like 4 different series, haven't there?
Atlantis was canceled. That's going to be the 3rd show. And Universe was canceled. That's the 4th show. And we'll see about Stargate Origins. I don't want to talk about that right now because it always kicks our ass.
Sorry, you guys.
Yep.
No luck.
I'm sorry.
No luck with the sci-fi nerds. Whatever.
Because you don't want to watch that show. What you want to watch is Alan Tudyk being a screw off in Resident Alien, which I have no problem with because I actually really like the show.
Or Harley Quinn or Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Okay, you say Harley Quinn. Are you talking the animated version or Margot Robbie, who just revealed her naked ass on Twitter in the last couple of hours? Okay, I just lost Kevin for the next 5 minutes.
Sorry.
Yep, just look up Margot Robbie X. Sexy dress.
Robbie.
I lost Kevin. I just had to say that, didn't I?
Images. Hey.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We're not doing that live on YouTube because that could get us a little age restricted on our stream, and I don't want to do that.
But you know what?
I have it bookmarked for tomorrow night, so I can clip it
I bet
out.
you do too, motherfucker.
I had it bookmarked like about 3 hours ago, bro.
That's where poop comes from.
Sweet cheeks, baby.
I'm relatively okay with it. Anyway, I'm just gonna put that down now. Yeah.
For now.
It's been so long.
Okay. I want to try and bring us back on topic here. This is the graveyard shift, everybody. We're just screwing around. We're having a good time.
Yes, the ball sack. The ball sack. And that's relevant to the show.
Fuck off.
I'm such the opportunist.
God, I was not expecting you to do that. But to be fair, season 4 does present a lot of changes for a lot of the characters. There's some evolutions going on. We definitely pick up from Harry being imprisoned on the moon planet. Well, the moon is not a planet, being imprisoned on the moon, finding out that the Greys have their base there. But the big things for me were like coming back and everybody's like about, even though it's like a month or two later, everybody looks like they lost about like 100 pounds.
Yes.
Please do not tell me you did not notice that either, because Liv was fine. It was the dad of Jay that totally was like, whoa, what the fuck? Is like everybody on Ozempic in this show now?
Liv got
and she looked great. So
yes.
Don't, lady actress, if you're watching this, don't get me wrong. This is not your problem.
No, and I love
actually
how
made
they
a joke out
that.
of it with her uniform being the wrong size.
Yes, and I love how they addressed that, and how
that
Mike
was well
needed
done.
to fucking
They
sign
didn't do
off
this with
on it.
Dan though.
No, Dan looked like he'd gotten older. They put a lot more makeup on him.
Yeah, and Dan, stay alive, bro.
Oh, we love you. Like we've
and
loved
rest
you.
in peace, Graham Greene.
Yeah. That's going to be a sore spot for a long time.
Yeah.
But that having been said, and I know we've complained about the white males being the butt end of the joke in that first part of season 2. This is the most inclusive cast and crew that I've ever seen, and it's really actually quite wonderful. For the most part,
it fits.
Yeah. Yes, all the white people on the show are like the dippiest, zaniest of folks.
Especially the mayor.
The mayor, yes. Goddamn, yes. Ben's awesome.
Dude, I love Ben. I feel like there was a better arc for him, but they never went with it. So
it was still okay. Like he had,
I think he belonged with Darcy
moments.
better, because him and Kate did not work for me like ever. Period in this show.
Really?
Even their kink fest.
Oh, well, that was funny, but I don't know. Like
I'll give you credit. That storyline, that angle, that was pretty funny. However, it always felt like him and Darcy had better chemistry.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was always a drawback to him and Kate. And Kate, I ain't gonna lie, for about like 95% of season 4 was an annoying fucking bitch.
Yeah, because she was trying to tell Max.
Actress, not you. This is on the writers, not you. Please be clear. You did as you read and as were directed by Robert Duncan McNeil. Thank you, Tom Paris, you bitch.
She was trying to keep Max safe. And she had...
Well, the last like 7 episodes maybe, but before that...
she had issues with...
She was baby mama issues is what she had.
Yeah. Yeah, she did have that. And it was understandable where Darcy was trying to show her all the different pictures of the baby's first this, baby's first that. It's understandable that the mom that missed all that shit would be immediately upset by seeing those.
It reminds me of Max pulling out the electric shock prod, and he totally runs off afterwards, and she's like, "Where'd he go?" It's like, bitch, what is wrong with you? She ends up having the prod, and she helps kill the mantid, and then she's like, "I'm gonna keep this. This is great."
And she kills the spider. It's like, yes.
I had clips of this. For some reason they did not work out, so I apologize for everybody. We're gonna be talking lines and things, and I'm like, I had clips and none of them worked. So it would have spliced in and out from our conversation. So I apologize to our audio listeners and our video listeners and watchers, Nostalgia TV, that my clips did not work out for the first time in about like a year and a half. So fuck me. Son of a bitch, as Harry would say.
You cannot say curse words.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a lady who is not nice. God damn, he's
about to follow up with that one, bro.
Alan is just a fucking gift.
The fact that this man does not have a better show. I mean, and I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, Resident Alien is a good show for him. The fact that between this, Firefly, Suburbia, and like some of these other shows, like he's never gone above this level is like, it kills me because this dude is so talented. He's so good.
Hollywood's wretched. It's wretched to great people.
Well, when they were talking about like the DC universe and like, hey, who would play this character? Who would play that character? He's great as Dr. Phosphorus in Creature Commandos. I think he would have been a really good Creature Commando Clayface.
Yeah.
I think he would have been better as Clayface because we're getting a Clayface fucking movie, you motherfuckers.
He is amazing as Clayface in Harley Quinn, the animated series. It's so out there, but given the fact that he's
made for him.
Yes, given the fact that he is an aspiring actor, he plays Clayface.
He's a successful actor. Don't say aspiring. Screw that shit. He's successful. I wish he was more successful.
Clayface or Alan?
Alan.
Alan's amazing. Yeah, he's very successful. I'm talking about
now. Clayface is an aspiring actor who will never make it there.
Yeah, he plays Clayface as an aspiring actor that's like, you know, way over the top. Yeah, and plays the role of James Gunn's most comfortable chair. You're like, why?
I think I need some rum in this shit now.
He's just a gift. He's so amazing. And his Joker is amazing too, because he is the clown prince of crime, but he has two stepkids at home.
Alan did Joker?
Oh, God, yes. He's Joker in Harley Quinn. He's amazing.
Oh, I didn't realize that, to be honest with you.
Yes, and when he finds out who Batman is, when he takes the mask off, oh, he gets so fucking mad because he invested stock in Wayne Tech, a flying car that never came about. Where's my flying car, Bruce?
This is why I can't watch that goddamn show. And just joggles my brain too much.
It's so fucking funny.
Give us your Bane voice and get it out of your system.
Do I really sound like that? You never know what you really sound like until you hear your own voice on camera.
Give us the orgy scene, Kevin.
Which one? Oh, God.
Whatever. Go play with your kite, man, and oh man, no. Okay, before we get into our episode,
that I have the Bane mask handy, like it's always here.
Oh my God, this is how kinks start.
And you think that gives you power over me?
I'll put my Isaac Clarke helmet on at some point. Now, before we get into our episode breakdown, everybody, I am going to ask you, so how do you feel like this ended? Was this satisfactory for you, or was this feel rushed to you at all? How did you feel about this being the final season? And we did not know this going until literally 7 weeks ago-ish.
Yeah. Where they kind of announced it and we were like, oh shit, well, okay, I guess we really ought to get on that then. Now.
That's when we decided, okay, maybe August is going to be abbreviated because Jeff's in Wisconsin and he can't watch shit. And Kevin's like, wait, this got canceled and we've been watching the last 3 seasons. Damn.
Yeah, and for lack of a better term, I don't know about you, but I can safely say for myself, I have gotten very emotionally invested into this show.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like very many TV series to where I get very upset that it ends. We've done some amazing shows. We've done Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which is fucking fun as hell.
That was dope, dude. I love that show. I want to watch it again, actually.
Yeah, we've done Friday the 13th, the series, which has a main character so fucking awesome that when he leaves, you don't want to watch the rest of the series.
To say the least. And to be fair with everybody, season 3 was a struggle for both Kevin and I on that one.
Yeah. And we've done some really great shows, but this might actually be my favorite thing that we've done. Like, this is the best story that we've watched so far, and it made me laugh consistently throughout the entire 4 seasons. Yeah, it was a little sluggish in season 2, but otherwise, like, 3 out of 4 ain't bad, man. It was so much fun, and there was a couple loopholes left open that you don't care about. So it doesn't really matter. Like the people that were after Harry Vanderspiegel, the real Harry Vanderspiegel. I don't care about them at this point. I'm like more concerned about the Greys and the baby being safe on the res and everything else. My God, this was perfection. Like, they saved the best and most menacing villain that they had for last. And then they got the best and most menacing voice actor that they could possibly get to voice the Mantid.
Clancy motherfucking Brown.
Lex. They got the one true Lex
They got
Luthor.
the Kurgan, bro.
Fuck me. And I was like, oh my God. Like, you hear his
I
voice.
just happen to have this
goosebumps.
over here, everybody.
I love him. I do.
The Kurgan from the original Highlander. The original motherfucker that made Darth Vader look like a little bitch.
I don't know about that, but he was a therapist. Yes.
Maybe you need to go back to therapy.
I'm just saying he was wrong by doing that. That was not okay.
Between the two, they're both pretty cool villains. I'm just saying.
Yes. But like I live in a state where praying mantises are pretty prevalent. They're all over the fucking place. And they're very cool looking, but I am terrified of them. But I hate bugs.
Starship Trooper that shit then. Stomp on them. Kill the bug. Do your duty.
I do. And I'm very efficient with toxins. I'm very efficient with pyrotechnics. I'm a very, very creative 12-year-old in a man's body. Anyway.
Wow, that sounded really wrong.
Giggity. I like to burn shit.
Everybody, I don't know what to do anymore with this guy.
I have issues. I'm not wired like most folks.
Hey, we're gonna get really wired up in another week or two with our shows.
Am I doing cocaine? Was that one of the? What am I doing for the show?
We're not doing Maximum Overdrive, so you don't have to do the Stephen King spiel with lining up lines with a credit card and everything, like the span of a 4-foot desk. So relax. We're gonna be okay.
So about that, I have my old California license. That is my ceremony. Yeah, that is my ceremonial coke cutter. But that has not come out in about 20 years. So don't worry about that. That's fine.
Well, what else has come out in the last 20 years? Heaven.
Machlene. Every time I go tinkle. Anyway.
Just come out of the closet already, brother.
Stop it.
8675309.
You're a twat.
Waffle. That's twat waffle to you.
Twat waffle. So yeah, for those that don't know, that song gets stuck in my head so very, very easily. Anything
I
Ames
like to
does,
mess
I
with
apologize.
Kevin. And it's probably going to mess with some of you of the older generation that are listening to this or checking us out on YouTube right now and being like, what the hell's wrong with these two? Aren't you supposed to be talking about a show? You must be new here.
We're getting back to it. So was there anything for you that was left open in the series where you're kind of like, fuck, they forgot to go back to that? Or did you feel like there was closure?
There was enough closure at the end of season 4. I do feel like there was a lot left on the table. Okay. So one thing about Terry O'Quinn's character, who's like half cyborg, half like human, is in episode 9, they credited him as being in the episode, and he wasn't actually in the episode.
No. Wait.
And he showed up in episode 10.
Yeah,
he was not in episode 9, and they credited him at the beginning of the episode. I saw this, and I'm like, oh, okay, so he's coming back, because at the beginning of the season, in a couple episodes here and there, he's like, oh, I'm a cyborg, but I'm going to go off, do my own thing, try and figure out my identity, connect with the government, yada, yada, yada. And by the end of the season, he shows up in the final episode, and that's all we get, but he reunites with his son. So there's a good closure with that. You got
Sarah Connor.
Yeah, I would almost rather say Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm not even like half drunk.
Linda Hamilton.
She's stuck in the past working with her deceased father and her younger self to be like she's basically playing her Children of the Corn character. She's a waitress.
That's her Terminator character, isn't it?
And her Terminator character. And she's basically just being like, no, I'm just going to hang out in the past for the rest of my life. It's like, how the fuck did you even get there?
But that's okay, though. My only qualm with that,
how the fuck did she get there?
She went with Harry in his time machine.
No. How the fuck did she get there on her own, and she had been there for a while?
She'd been there for like 7 years or something. Or no, not 7 years. She'd been there for a while, like you said. Like,
how the fuck did she get there, Kevin?
I don't know. I assumed that she followed Harry.
How the fuck did she get there, Kevin?
I missed it. I was watching on a screen that small on my phone.
Bro, you're not even following my lead. She went back in time, you dumbass. She's a Terminator killer.
Oh, missed that. My bad.
She's Sarah fucking...
She's Sarah Connor.
She went back in time to kill the Terminator and to reunite with her daughter.
Okay, so now I know the answer. She went back naked because you can't have non-organics going back in time.
Okay, you just made that sound really dirty.
You're welcome.
Do you have a mommy complex?
Yeah, man. I saw her
Smith
naked when I was
You
like
want to throw a comment
old,
down below or in the chat and be like, hey, yeah, Kevin's a total perv. He's been like this since he was born.
Ex Mrs. Smith.
Oedipus Smith.
Oedipus. I can't think.
But no, to be like real, like it wraps up a lot of things really well. I feel like some things were abbreviated like way too much, but every time I felt like, well, what about Bridget? They would then mention Bridget, you know, like his son, like he was feeling alone. Harry was feeling alone. Like, hey, where's I'm feeling alone. Well, why don't you connect with your son? And like 2 minutes later, well, why don't you connect with your son? It's like, okay, the show is being intelligent enough to understand like the audience is going to call some of this shit out.
Yep.
And at 4 seasons in, we're all invested enough to know who all the characters are. And quite frankly, you can't keep pulling shit like this. Even at one point, I'm like, you know what? If he's a human, what the hell happens if Heather shows up? Heather shows up in the next like 5 fucking minutes. And it's like, oh, damn. And then, oh, I've got my alienness back. Is he going to go back to Heather? 2 minutes later, I want to go reunite with fucking Heather and my babies with Heather. It's like, okay, the writing on this season was, as rushed as it felt at times, was on point. So I do not fault the writing staff on this. I felt like they actually dialed it in and focused, whereas like season 2 was completely all over the map. It was 16 episodes all over the map. 10 episodes for this season was on point all the way. Everything got wrapped up nice and neat. Was there things left open? Of course there was. Was there open endings for other characters and other story arcs? Of course there was. Is Judy gonna hook up with whoever? Who knows? What happened to Jake? Who knows? Asta happened to Jake, and he got. Just saying. And
was
we
Jake
had
Jay's dad, Asta's ex?
No, Jake was the other doctor. Or no, he was the cop. He was the deputy.
Oh, yeah.
That hooked up with Asta at the beginning of the season. I'm like,
he got his arm ripped off.
Did you really just hook up with boy, the walk of shame was strong at the beginning of this season.
Yeah. And the fucking and the musician, the fucking mariachi guy that he got to play.
Oh, dude, that cracked me the hell up.
These aliens were wonderful.
So for anybody like looking for an abbreviated like summary of this, season 1, season 4, do not worry about season 2 and 3. Honestly, you could skip them. It would help if you watched it all, to be fair. But if you wanted to just burn through it, if after like the first 3 episodes of season 1 you're not interested, you're never going to get into this show. But after 3 episodes of the first season, you are like, hey, this is kind of interesting. Go from season 1 to season 4, skip the other 2. You will appreciate some of the things that you skip.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I really enjoy each and every single episode because of these characters, because of these actors. Like, I cherish.
All the actors are fantastic. It's the writing I have a problem with.
Yes, of course. But I cherished each moment that I got to see this cast playing these characters and interacting with each other. Even when it was bad, it was really good. And I loved it. Like, yes, the one episode where I was kind of like, this is a push. This is a push. You're starting to irritate even me.
Do you still have my message where I'm like, I don't want to watch this shit no more?
Fuck this show. For real.
I ain't kidding. I said, I don't want to watch this shit no more. But I pushed through.
That episode was extremely sloggy, and it got much better after that. It did.
It was disgusting, to be frank. But
that writer did not participate in the rest of the season.
Thank fucking God.
My recollection of that.
Well, and Robert Duncan McNeil as a director and a producer did a damn fine job on this show.
Oh,
just
God,
gonna throw that out there. Lieutenant Tom Paris, I got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy.
Again, like I've said, this is one of the better shows we've done so far. And if I would love to get
After
this
all
on,
the shows we've done, bro, really?
Yeah. This is one of the favorite shows I've ever watched, like for me personally. And I'm putting this up there with like, and this is going to sound so stupid, but like my favorite TV shows of all time are The Muppet Show, Night Court, House. This really is up there with things like that for me. I really, really liked this show.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house.
The first 4 seasons of House are pretty goddamn good.
With 2 kids in the yard.
5 seasons. Anyway, but this
Two-Man Taylor and Al Bundy have some words for you, bro. 4 touchdowns in a single football game.
The hero of Polk High.
Yeah, baby. And Ben was a good damn dad too. He was just a little bit goofy at times. I wish they would have made him a little stronger. They actually teased that a little bit towards the very end of the season, and it never came to fruition, which tells me they had ideas for a season 5 and they understood, yeah, we're at the end of season 4 and we're kind of done.
But it's okay. Like the way that they did it was,
it did end appropriately. I will give them that. It does not feel like you left on a cliffhanger. It feels like, all right, everything's going to be okay for everybody. This is actually one of the better endings I've seen of a show in a long time.
This is probably the best one I've ever seen. Like, as far as TV goes, dang. Like,
I wouldn't say period, but I would say it's pretty damn good because they actually gave you an ending for everybody that's satisfactory.
Yes, you and I, between yesterday and today, me yesterday and you today, were very stressed out.
That Darcy, I finished yesterday, you finished today.
No, all right, and then day before yesterday, and then yesterday. Anyway,
and Kevin had 2 towels, so don't worry, everybody. He cleaned up his mess.
Very concerned that Darcy was going to die.
Oh, bro, I swear, I am not kidding. If she had freaking died, committed like self-deletion or whatever, I think I would have been like, motherfuck this show. It can go to fucking hell.
No, they did so much better than that. They
did. I did not like what they did with Darcy for most of this show to begin with. I do not agree with how they handled her character, like, at all. They made her worse as the seasons went along. Like, how do you fucking do that to a character?
You keep taking them to rock bottom because not everybody's. When you hit rock bottom, you don't know when you're there until you decide to get back up. And that wasn't for Darcy until season 4. Darcy,
I would argue season 2 was plenty for her. And they kept doubling down on that shit afterwards.
With the boyfriend? Or with the boyfriend that leaves?
And the pills at that point?
Yeah.
And then they just kept going. Oh, we're not just going to do pills. We're going to do booze. We're going to do breaking into a freaking animal hospital. We're going to do this shit. We're going to keep...
Yeah, but the last season...
on her. Bro, that was pissing me off.
But the last season was so simple because you knew how it was going to end. It was a lie.
I did not know how it was going to end.
Oh, that was so predictable that it was just going to show up or that they had already delivered it. One of the two was going to happen. And it was delightful to watch them lose their shit. And Darcy's big dilemma was that she lied to her best friend. It wasn't the pills. It wasn't, well, I mean, I guess ultimately her dilemma is always lying to people, but like she finally decided, I'm tired of being this person that I am, and I'm going to start taking accountability. And that was a really good turn. Like, it was a completely different Darcy by the end of the season, by the last half or so.
Where she didn't have in the previous season or the season before that, because she kept having a redemption arc every goddamn season she's been in this fucking show.
Whatever.
Like, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm wrong. She has had a redemption arc every goddamn season, and it's pissing me off that she has to do it every goddamn season. It's bullshit, dude.
That's just what some characters' points are supposed to be.
So she's a perpetual fuck up.
I feel seen.
You're a perpetual fuck up. Oh, I should probably be okay with that, I guess.
Right? Like, even when I try to do good, I fuck up.
But no, seriously, with Darcy, there was no room for growth. She just kept degenerating as the show went along, and it just was like She's a complex character as it is. You did not have to keep devolving her every freaking season to get to that point where she's like, I wanted to kill myself. Excuse me? We did not need to go to that story arc with her. Period. Because that was bullshit that actually pissed me off.
They brought her down so low where you're like, oh, I get that.
Season was making Darcy like a self-suicidal nut job. Like, fuck off with that. She's got nobody. Fuck that. She's got Darcy. She's got a bunch of friends. I understand feeling alone when everything's like down and dirty and you're fucking drunk off your ass or stoned or whatever. But she just had a boyfriend the last fucking season. And before that, she was having a problem with everything else. She's still running a goddamn bar. Like, get off the shit. Like, seriously. And when she melted down with Asta and she's like, I tried to kill myself. Please don't leave me. It's like, and then Asta's like, I'm not leaving you. And then she ends up leaving at the end of the goddamn show. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Psych.
I'm sorry. That did not work for me at all. Darcy's arc was bullshit. They could have made that a little bit different, made her a stronger character instead of like this depressed, lonely bitch who has to rely on fucking everybody.
Kind of
better than that.
The best you could figure is like her and Judy be hanging out.
And they end up doing that.
But at the same time, yeah, both her and Judy are much better than that. Like, they don't exist because Asta exists. They exist with Asta.
Well, bro, and let's be real here. Judy knows how to do a grave 4 by 6 by 6 feet deep.
And she wears burlap panties to fucking commit to the role.
Perfect 90-degree angles, bro. They're like, wow, she actually is pretty good at this.
Judy's
did you give her a 5-star review on Yelp? Yep, I did.
She is one of the best characters, I swear to Christ.
Dude, Judy just cracks me up the whole damn time. She's low-key one of the best characters in this show.
Judy and Mike, like anytime they're on screen, I am like just lit up,
Mike.
Smiling and happy. Like they make me smile. I love them.
Mike
so
going
much.
crazy, being like, "There's aliens." Lena, no, there's no aliens. And then by the end of the freaking season, Lena's like, "There's motherfucking aliens," and Mike's like, "Relax, lady. I've been trying to tell you this for like the last 7 episodes."
Right. Your
and then you got like Liv off to the side being like, am I like the self-help dog over here?
Liv had that very interesting character twist because she went from wanting to know about the aliens to let's destroy all the aliens very quickly. And it was out of characteristic, and I didn't necessarily like it. And I think that attributes to what you said, where they kind of skip or condensed rather. But she comes out of that relatively quickly and realizes Harry's been the one helping the entire time. And yeah, I don't know. Her just immediately F all aliens because those things tried to eat me seemed weird. Liv's smarter than that.
Well, I did like the opposition of with the Mantid, or is it Mantrid? Mantid. Yeah. That was pretty funny when she got to be a little bad Liv for at least a few several moments.
Oh, when she called the sheriff Mike, I was like, "Oh, he gonna shoot her now."
That's cool. What I thought. I'm like, "Oh, bitch, you just got screwed."
Yep, and
that was not lost on me either, because she's always called him sir and everything else, and Mike was like, "Yeah, she always calls me sir or whatever."
Because she understands and appreciates the hierarchy.
Baby.
God,
was so good.
he's so amazing. Like Mike
It's so
deserves his own show.
stupid and intelligent at the same time because he was not wrong. He was Mike was not wrong when he's like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend's kind of like FBI partner is totally an alien." He was not wrong.
Yeah. And
Period.
you're kind of like, where the fuck are you getting this from? But he's right. He's
Yeah, and then
totally
Liv's
right.
like, "Wait, I had drinks with that bitch? Oh shit."
Yeah, and she could read my mind. Whoa.
Yeah, I just put a bullet in her and she spit it out of her mouth.
That was cool.
Thank you, Jewel State. We love you. Wish you were
Oh.
more of a good girl in this show, though.
You know, I follow Jewel on Facebook, and
I got
yesterday
her on Twitter, I think.
she's
I'm sorry,
just-
dead naming. It's X. I'm sorry.
Oh, whatever. Fuck X.
Fuck your
She-
ex.
I'm up to fucking other people at this point, but yeah.
That is not what I intended.
It's what I'm intending. Jesus. Not dead
So,
yet.
Jewel, you have a prospective client on that one.
No. She posted something yesterday.
All right, well, we'll tweet Marina Baccarin. She's the companion from Firefly.
She pretty too. Sorry.
Arrgh.
I love those two. I always have. They were just so cool in Firefly, and I've loved them in everything
Just
else they've
teasing.
ever been in. And this
They're stunning and fantastic actresses, and I wish Marina was in their show. I think she would have done a very exceptional job. She would have been fun as Lena. I mean, I
Yes.
like who we got as Lena. Don't get me wrong, please don't get me wrong. But if you had to have some sort of like extra oomph for an actress, I would have brought Marina back right in. But she's a little busy these days.
I would have loved to see her as Heather. I just thought that would have been so
Ooh.
goddamn funny to see her
Heather.
acting as fucking goofy as Heather. But
Man, like Helen and whoever the actress was, I'm gonna look up whoever
she is
was.
brilliant. She was
was
absolutely brilliant.
Utterly fantastic.
Yeah. Like I've never seen someone again like Alan become an alien so easily where you're just kind of like, this is so fucking naturally funny. I love this.
Eddie Patterson.
Edie.
She was delightful and creepy at the same time. She worked so well with Alan and Harry that it was like, are these two actually kind of like together? It made me wonder for a minute, like, wait, are these two kind of a couple or what's going on here?
There was some really, really good chemistry. Like the
chemistry was awesome in this show, period, straight up.
It was like two aliens that really understood how to pretend to be humans. And, understood that they were pretending to be humans, and not that they actually understood how to pretend to be humans. They both sucked at it.
And she showed up in season 3, it looks like.
Yes, and I was very glad to see her return.
That was a little bit abbreviated. There might have been more of a thing with the housing committee and whatnot, or housing council.
Yeah.
But at least they resolved this like pretty quick. It's like, I was subdued. I was forced to do this. I was blackmailed. It's like, and he was like, oh, okay, but I'm human and you're an alien and I don't want to have sex with you.
And that was so funny. You're just like, oh, but he really does love her. And he says that several times. He's like, I'm in love with you, but God, you repulsed me right now.
Can you please go to your human form so we can have good times?
Yeah. And you're just kind of like, so weird. Like she can clean his gills, which was gross.
She would scrape his gills.
Yes, yes. Scrape. Ah, so gross.
Achtung.
Ach,
Oh my god. But, you know, we talked about it, whether this was a good season or not. I would say absolutely so. Kevin feels the same way.
yeah.
Want to talk about some episodes, Kevin?
We can do that. We can do that.
All right. Season 2. No, I'm sorry. God damn it, IMDb. What are you doing to me? All right. Season 4, Episode 1, Prisoners. Harry must escape an outer space prison to stop a dangerous threat in town. So the Mantid is on the loose, and Gary has to work with a Gray to escape from the ship with somebody else's son. So and Harry's got this like terrible freaking beard. It's totally like community theater beard, and I'm like, oh my god, you're killing me here.
Dun dun.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
You know, but it was fun having him express or describe each character to Robert, to have Robert sketch the person, and to have
he did a great job.
Oh yeah, like really good job on the artwork, and then the actor that played Robert was just really great. I liked him. And he had one of the funniest lines, and I want to say it came around season or episode 9, where the egg sack is about to burst, and Harry's outside the door, and he hears him, and Liv's calling for the sheriff. She goes, "Sir, we're in here," and Robert goes, "Daddy, help!"
The ball sack.
Because for the last 2 seasons, I'm not your son. You're not my dad. Daddy, help!
That was so wild.
Oh, God, I died. I fucking died. It wasn't just dad, it was daddy.
Daddy. Somebody's got daddy issues.
So, but yeah, season 1 or episode 1, that was a pretty good episode. Like, again,
escaping from the moon, and a Gray is helping you, and then we never see the Gray like ever freaking again
until he comes back briefly, and he gets turned into soup.
He got blitzed.
Well, they kind of did that play from War of the Worlds, where they can't live in our environment for very long. And
hey, at least he got to see the sights for a minute.
Yeah, he got to go see the Eiffel Tower in Vegas.
It was a good pickup from the previous season and the cliffhanger, so I appreciated it. What I didn't appreciate was the terrible facial practical effects on Alan. The beard looked so goddamn fake. I'm like, can you at least make it look a little decent? Prop people, makeup people. I don't care who the fuck you are. You didn't make it look great.
I wasn't looking that close. But I mean, I could see it in my head, so I could.
Kevin likes the 6 o'clock shadow, everybody. So all of you on Tinder and everything else, make sure you got that 6 o'clock shadow so Kevin can swipe left.
Let me clear off a seat for you. There we go.
And make sure it's nice and stubbly, Kevin.
Stubbly.
Sandpapery so you can hit them ball sacks just right.
Yuck. That is disgusting.
Hey, once you find them ball sacks,
that was the most delightful thing I'd seen in the entire season. Just how giddy he was at getting the guy.
Was so freaking funny with that. Oh, you mean ball sacks? Yes, I'm gonna find the ball sacks and I'm gonna grab the ball sacks.
Then I'm going to use the ball sack to destroy the world.
And then you can see what the ball sacks look at my hand afterwards. It's like, excuse me? Are
Meanwhile,
we continuing with this joke?
and Harry's just sitting there laughing his ass off like a fucking 12-year-old.
Like, I got you, bitch.
You are so dumb.
You are so dumb, and I'm going to get you drunk so later.
That was a really good scene, though. Like, that was
Well,
a
and it made
callback that was
sense.
so necessary.
Yeah.
And it was really
and he's
pretty.
not wrong how that ended. Like, hey, he's got some drink. He's going to be okay. He just needs to understand humans a little more. And he'll understand humans before he even gets to building his damn bomb.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
you're okay, but keep an eye on him anyway.
Yeah, and he was already a step ahead than what Harry was the day after.
Yeah.
You know, so
because Harry left, and he left like a communication device in case there was a problem.
Yes.
So they could call him, and he'd be like, all right, I'll be back.
Yeah. And the Dr. Ethan, or the new Dr. Ethan,
Dr. Ethan.
since that's who died.
Oh my God, he got splatted. That freaking killed me.
He's going back to patients to kill
Don't worry,
Harry.
Mom. I'm fine. Splat.
Which, going to see him to fucking snipe somebody was like a little too soon, but you kind of got it, and you knew what was happening. And then as he's telling you, like you said, Mom, don't worry, Mom, it'll be fine. I'll call you when I'm done. And he goes to hang up the phone, and a spaceship lands on his fucking truck as it's driving 50 miles an hour. You're just like, oh, okay.
Bro, that nearly killed me. I was
There goes-
laughing so hard.
There goes Dr. Ethan. Like, he just came back after like 2 seasons of being away.
And
there he
banged
just went
Darcy.
again. He just disappeared again.
Dude, it's the curse of Darcy. Don't sleep with Darcy. You're going to end up dead. She's the Black Widow.
I know. And even she was like, I bet he was coming back in town for me, and he died. Wow.
Boy, she was not wrong.
It was so good. The only thing this season could have done was have a different Linda Hamilton in the future. They could have had
agree.
Herself grown up with her as a mentor in her new position, being wiser and knowing who the aliens are and whatnot. That would have been a much better interesting, or much more interesting finale to the government at the end with Peter and the other guys.
And who the T-1000s were. And I'll be right back. I just gotta let my cat out.
Oh, whatever. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed what they were doing with that. Otherwise, like they brought Peter back again, which was amazing. They made him the Frankenstein creature of the show. But really, Linda Hamilton was the only thing missing from this season for me. And she was in it, just not with the proper amount of closure they could have done for her specifically as an actress. As the character, sure, she went back in time and got to spend that time with her dad, and she got to nurture her dad and fix him and save him from killing himself, basically, and help herself adjust and understand what happened. And that was really good. So again, it would have been much nicer to see a much more well-adjusted colonel, or whatever rank she was, come the end with having her influence as a child, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah,
if she was her mother, for lack of a better term.
I did like her arc overall. It just felt like, man, you had Linda Hamilton on, and that's all you could do with her for this fourth season. Wow.
Yeah, there was a budget issue.
Well, they set up enough between the season 2 and 3 for her arc to be like, Wait, you're done with her in 2 episodes in season 4? Like, wow, that's kind of lame.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice, but they
It
had
was
other.
good. I ain't gonna lie, but it's like, man, you kind of did Linda Hamilton dirty on that one,
Oh gosh, they had constraints though, and you can't.
bro. If they had brought Janos on, come on, like really?
Janosch, was he on here?
No, but they should have.
That would have been dope.
See, you see what I'm talking about? If they had brought somebody like that on, or Sigourney Weaver, or anybody like that, they would have given them a little bit more oomph. I always feel like Linda Hamilton gets kind of the short end of the stick when she gets put on cameo duty, is what I call it.
Oh, maybe.
And her Terminator sequel, what was that? Dark Fate, or was that Genesis? Whatever that one was,
Ballsack.
fucking terrible.
I watched the first 5 minutes and I was like, I'm out.
I noped out on that one myself. I don't even remember what the name of that one was. It's either Genesis or Dark Fate. And both of them, nope.
Suck ass.
I'll stick with 1 through 3 and the Sarah Connor Chronicles with Lena Headey, baby.
I like 1 and 2 in the TV series. That's it. I
3
don't
you
even
can
like
give me
part
with
3.
the ending.
I hated the ending. The ending goes against everything that part 1 and 2 set up, and that's
What, with the nuclear holocaust on Earth?
That
or are you talking about something else?
That they were trying to prevent Judgment Day in the first 2 movies, and the whole point and the whole moral of the movie was we can prevent this. We could stop this from happening.
And that's the point of part 3, is you cannot stop it.
Correct. And then you're like, okay, so then you're just making shit up. Fuck off.
Okay, I follow you now.
Yeah. You're like, you're not following the themes of the first 2 movie or the comic books. Fuck right off.
And James Cameron signed off on all of them.
Poser!
So take that to the bank and cash that check.
Sucker.
That's right, bitch. Episode 2, The Lonely Man. Harry and Asta work together to try and get something Harry desperately needs. And this is probably the last time we see a little Dr. Or Sheriff's Deputy Jacob, I want to say. I think he loses an arm and the Mantrid is on the loose.
That was fuckered up. Yeah.
Because we never see him again.
Yeah, Joseph gets his arm ripped off.
I keep saying Jacob, it's Joseph. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It's all right. And his face half ripped off, and he's totally cool with it because he thinks he's in love with Asta.
He is in love with Asta.
Yeah, and he's trying to win her love by killing the Mantid. And it fucks him up 6 ways from Sunday.
Well, I call it 12 ways from Sunday, but yeah.
Yeah. And like he's so discombobulated and they just kind of send him off. But the actor did such a great job. Like he was amazing in season 3. And
I would agree.
He just did an amazing job capping off Joseph's run in season 4.
Yes, I would completely agree. And thank you, Sir Joseph. You did a fine job in this show. Sorry we never got to see you again.
At least with your face and arm.
He lost his... Well, they reference that in the next episode where he... Oh, well, he lost his arm, you know.
And he's totally ugly.
Totally. Which is episode 3, The Ties That Bind. Harry and Darcy travel to an unexpected place to recover an alien device left behind by his people. They're going back in time, baby.
This
Hot
is our
Tub Time Machine style.
Yep. This is our Terminator episode where Linda Hamilton is already back in time working as
and you're like, how the fuck did you get here?
Yeah. And she's trying to help her dad cope with what he saw. And
her own self.
Yeah. And support him and be like, you know what? You did see what you saw. Don't let them bully you.
Wait, did you see what you saw? What you saw? What you saw?
When you saw it.
I saw it. Did you see it?
So the next time I say I saw what I saw when I saw it, you better believe that I saw what I saw when I saw it.
Okay, I seen it. Relax.
I'm going to go watch that now. I love Abbott and Costello. I'm sorry.
Me too. I couldn't help it.
Oh, shit. Anyway, go on. What's the next one?
Let's see. Episode 4, The Truth Hurts. Harry and Heather reunite, but their relationship is more complicated than ever, which is funny because at the end of episode 3 is when Heather shows up and totally kills the Mantrid, or we so think she kills the Mantrid, but her showing up at the very end, it's like, wait, what? I thought you did not want anything to do with anybody because you got totally blackmailed, lady.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she's here like saving the day, eating the mantid.
Yep.
All right, and she's kept half of his guts for a snack for later for her and Harry.
Well, and then they bury the damn thing for later, and you end up finding out burying it for later was a wrong idea.
Yeah, that just regenerates it. And you're like, wait, really? Is that a thing?
Yep.
All right, sure. And
which
and
you would have
that's where
thought Heather being a proficient aviarian and killer and construct of whatever she does for her job, I completely forgot, but you think she'd understand, like, oh yeah, if we don't like do this with the Mantrid, we're totally screwed. She's like, no, I killed this thing. I'm gonna go hang out with Harry and I'm gonna show him my babies that we had.
the babies.
Babies.
None of them were as cute as Bridget.
Okay. They screwed up Bridget this season for sure.
A little bit, like
total background fucking character. Pissed me off.
Yeah, he should have been more vicious. When
Bridget was a badass. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Work with Bridget.
When Harry didn't have his powers, that would have been the time to been like, this is my son Bridget. He just got new teeth today and he wants to show them to you. Like,
see, thank you.
That's where Bridget would have been really, really good. Instead, they had him being the rebellious teenager playing poker with a bunch of other fucking aliens and like shitting
and
on
watching
Harry.
Cartoons on Saturday with dry cereal.
That's okay though. I
would love to do that too. Just saying.
I know, but the gluten.
Yeah, double gluten it.
Double gluten it. That would kill me.
Hey, I'll appreciate it while my digestive system can appreciate it.
At least your digestive system can. Mine's like, oh, it's
poison. Dude, I'm getting up there.
Whatever.
Whatever, you little bitch. Episode 4, Truth Hurts. Harry and Heather reunite, but their relationship is more complicated than ever because Harry cannot hack that he is a human being and she is a total bird lady.
Bird lady with a tight board.
And he is not attracted to bird lady and her regurgitation tactics.
Yeah, like you had kind of had to feel for him on that one because again, Harry's human, so the regurgitating into his mouth or the bulging eyes, the segmented eyes, the twitching neck, that doesn't attract him anymore. But again, he knows he loves Heather. That's his soulmate, and he knows that.
Well, they are the two actors and actresses. They're a fantastic chemistry and coupled together on screen. Like, you felt bad what was going on between them. It's like, this is some bull. It's basically what Harry says. This is some bullshit.
Yeah. This is some bullshit.
And he's the wise one between the two of them. Although her dad, the father-in-law, showing up and pecking at his face. It
Blackbird.
totally killed me. Yep.
Just,
I love your daughter. I don't mean to do anything with her, but we had babies. Peck, 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 peck.
and then he poops in the food.
We might want to get rid of the food and the dish and the ladle.
She's like, maybe we could just scrape off the top. No.
No. The
No.
whole thing's gone. Sorry, babe. That freaking killed me.
When she poops in something, that is it. That is the end.
There is no continuing. What would have been funny if there was a red stapler sitting around somewhere?
Yes, because goddamn Stephen Root was just phenomenal in this. Like he's
when
never
he
the
showed
same
up as
character.
Harry's dad, I'm like, that's perfect.
Oh, when I heard the voice, like my eye twitched.
We knew.
Yeah, and I just kind of was like, oh my god, it's fucking Bill. It's goddamn Bill Dauterive. I love this shit. Hello. But
He was great. Yeah.
Yeah, he was sadistic. He was cruel. He was taunting. And you weren't really sad to see him go. You were actually rooting
with a fire poker.
Yeah, for Harry to kill his dad instead of Max. And then and we'll get to it, but that whole episode was just great. That conclusion to the episode where he tells Max finally, yes, I care about you. After like 4 seasons, yes, you are my friend.
I may not be your friend, but you are my friend.
Yeah, and Max gives him a big old hug, which he reciprocates, and then in walks Ben and Kate, and you're just like, oh.
That's one of the clips I was trying to make, and it just didn't work for. I don't know what's going on with like my screen recorder in Prime or whatever, but like I wanted that for the beginning of our intro. What the fuck? with Kate going, and they totally bleeped it out. I thought that was perfect, and I didn't have to do any more work, and it didn't work out. So,
and NBC would have flagged us for this shit anyway.
Fuck them. I don't give a shit, but it would have been fun to have some sort of clips on here. Sorry, everybody. I am trying to figure that out for future episodes. Won't be a problem with our next episode when we talk about Foxes the Tick from the 90s.
The Ninties. Oh, I've got it. Yeah, anyway. 0 point.
But yeah, Kate going, what the hell? Or what the F? That was funny because then the next episode, on episode 5, The Human Condition, Harry struggles to find balance with his new human form as he struggles to bond with his son, and Darcy wants to adopt a dog. While Sheriff Mike and Liv get invited to dinner with Ben and Kate because Liv and Mike don't understand exactly what's going on, but it's nice that we're finally getting to that storyline where, okay, can we get over the fact that Harry's an alien now?
Yeah.
And like all start working together, and you actually feel like the creative and the writing staff understood this, and they're like, okay, we need to make this start working together and jiving and making more sense because we can't drag this out anymore. Whether they knew the writing was on the wall to close out this season or not is beside the point. I think what they did at this point going forward was excellent because you finally started putting the puzzle pieces together. And this should have happened last season a little bit leading into this one. However, I like how they did this, and I like how everything came together. And even like poor Ben and Kate talking to Max, being like, when did you draw this? Why didn't you tell us he was an alien?
And did.
Max just straight up says, I did, and you wanted to send me to a freaking school. You
in
thought
Atlanta.
I was crazy. And I'm like, thank you. Call back to season 1, and well done.
Yep. And there was a wonderful flashback to where there was that scene where they were looking down at him, literally looking down at him. And then it flashes back to the present where they're like, oh,
Shit.
fuck.
Yeah, we did do that, didn't we? Mm.
That's on us. Fuck.
Like, why didn't you tell us? I did.
Several fucking times.
That so worked for me. If they had played that differently, where he's like, I tried before. No, the way they wrote that and the way it was executed was pitch perfect. It was like, it's how you and I would have reacted if our parents were like, why didn't you never tell us this, that, or the other? We fucking did.
Several fucking times.
And you threatened to throw me into like a military school? Fuck you.
Yeah. It like Ben and Kate, God bless them. I love them both. I do, but they're the most ignorant sons of bitches on the show.
Well, in this season, I thought Kate was completely unfucking bearable for most of the season.
Oh gosh, you know, the last 2 seasons.
Hot as hell, don't get me wrong, but unbearable as a freaking character.
They gave her a lot of mama bear complex, which is good because that was
girl boss complex is what I call it.
Well, she lost her baby and she was getting fucked with, and her whole family was getting fucked with, and she realized it. So
she realized she also wasn't getting fucked with.
Well, it made her neurotic, and I totally get that.
Hey, baby, could have hooked up with me.
That would have stopped the alien invasion, I'm sure.
Damn straight.
He has
I'm kidding.
He has HPV.
Thanks, Kevin.
You're welcome.
That's a HIPAA violation.
I like to spread my love.
Yes, you do.
HPV.
Down at the glory hole.
Don't care if it's a fucking troll. Anyway, I'm gonna get that.
9675309.
Yep.
You're welcome.
All right, episode 6. What happens there?
We didn't even talk about episode 5 yet.
We did. We talked about episode 4 twice.
Episode 6. Sole providers. Harry is brought in front of the Galactic Housing Council to answer for his crimes. This is a pretty fun one. I want to say I recognize the actor who was playing like the the attorney opposite of him.
Oh.
But I never really looked at the credits, and I didn't really look this up afterwards, but it was pretty funny. Like, man, that looks like a familiar face under all the prosthetics, and I hear the voice, and I'm thinking, who the hell is that? But it is an interesting, because he gets puts on trial, and he's got to go hunt down the mantid.
Yeah, and the attorney for the Greys is so very stereotypical attorney. Like, it's almost like watching Paul Heyman.
Or Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
so any of you Breaking Bad fans, you get an episode like this.
Yes. And it's, again, so very matter-of-factly, where you're kind of like, all right then, sure. This is our exposition. And it worked. It worked. I liked this episode. It was okay. It rushes things a bit, but it works very well.
I think so. And, it ends up working out to where Harry's like, I'm going to work out a deal with you. I'll kill the mantid because it's already dead. And then in the next step, because we all as the audience feel like, oh, it's already dead. This is going to be easy peasy. It's never that easy with this show.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah, and then in the next episode, him and Asta go to dig up the body, and they find like the shedded skin, and it's like, oh damn, we fucked up.
Yep. Should have burned it. Burned it.
Should have burned it with fire.
And I love that. Well, we'll get to it later. That Mike recognizes the evidence of what the mantid leaves behind and what it has in its possession, and recognizes the mantid for what it is or who it is. And I was like,
and it could be anybody.
Yeah, smoking those Camel cigarettes.
Okay, that was pretty funny. I got a kick out of that because it could have been like menthols, it could have been like anything, it could have been Winston's for all we know.
Yep. But it was smoking that brand of cigarettes, and Mike's like, oh, I recognize that butt.
And if Mike was any good at like spotting cigarettes, if he was a former smoker, he would have noticed that like about 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, and that they were lights. They had long filters.
Yep. Just saying, we're both former smokers, both of us. We spotted this like about 2 episodes ago.
Hey, it was some good shit though. Camel lights are better for you.
Bro, Camels are disgusting. Most of cigarettes are disgusting. Not gonna lie. As former smokers, we all tend to think about them every once in a while, but we don't go back.
I
But
miss cigars.
we can smell a menthol a mile a goddamn way.
You know I'm 1% black, dude. I love that shit.
Below the waist, right?
Yep.
Well, speaking of below the waist, daddy issues for episode number 7. Harry has to prove himself to someone from his past. And Harry is trying to reconnect with his son. And it doesn't quite work out, but it kind of does by the end of the episode, trying to go fishing when it's cold. And poor Bridget just steals a fish right out of the lake without fishing for it. Totally cracked me up. Then swim back to the shore. It's cold, but you got good strokes swimming back to the shore. Good job.
Made me think of Eddie Murphy, where he takes his brother-in-law fishing with his nephews. Your kids are Bigfoot, aren't they, Gus? They stick the head in the water and they come out with fish. Go go.
Just go. Just go.
Goony Google. I thought it was Spanish. My friend Sanchez says, hey, fuck you.
But it could have been a Russian. Just go. Yet.
Goony Google.
Goonie go.
Goonie Google.
No more Goonie talk.
Sorry.
Watch it.
Goonie Google. Go watch Delirious.
With Eddie Murphy. Do I have to?
Yes.
You're going to make me watch that, aren't you?
That's a wonderful fucking, best.
Well, episode 8 is Mindtown. Harry enlists an unlikely ally to help him save patients, which ends up being Sheriff Mike, baby, and Deputy Liv, which this has one of my favorite lines in this is like, I'm the emotional support deputy, apparently.
Yes.
From Liv, which totally just had absolutely killed me. I couldn't stop laughing for like 10 minutes after that line.
Liv was great in this, and then again, this is where Jody was like, are you wearing burlap panties to sell the character?
And does anybody have a cream around here for a rash for burlap?
It was so gross. Fucking
Judy is fantastic. I love her. Oh my god, though.
She wants to be the main or the character that Asta plays every year, which is the first female minor. And Judy's throwing fucking tomatoes at her publicly.
That was funny. Like, Asta's having this great, wonderful, passionate speech, and she's having this great realization. Then all of a sudden, she gets tomatoed.
Judy!
And she sees Judy running away. I'm like, oh my god, I love Judy.
And I love that Judy's like main loyalty in life, her most like avid goal is to back up Darcy no matter what.
Yeah, Darcy's her girl.
Yeah, and Darcy doesn't give maybe but half a shit about Judy, but god damn it, that's her girl.
I think Darcy, low-key, I think most of them are all like pretty damn close friends.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up a question for you at this point, because they do allude to this several times in the first couple of seasons with Darcy and Ben. We get a lot of information about how they were a really good couple as kids. Maybe not so great at times, but they ended up coming back to each other multiple times. And they had that scene when they were kids, and even Ben admits later on, like, I never admitted to you how much I loved you because I was scared at that time. It's like,
and then she tells him, I don't like those other ski guys. I like you.
and they admit to this even as adults, and it's like, excuse me, you're robbing me of a 5th season where these two actually hook up together finally.
Yeah, and it's
not that I like triangles or
yeah.
I don't condone any of that shit, but like something was going on here, and it's like Ben and Kate always seem to be this weird relationship, but like Ben and Darcy always had this like comfortable relationship where they could just be themselves together. And it's like, Ben, why are you putting on a show? Like, and I had a clip. I swear to God, everybody, I had this clip because they actually say this in this show where they talk about the in-laws.
Dressed like a hooker.
Were you, well, why'd you marry that one? And why is she always dressed like a hooker? And Kate just looks at him like, wait, you never told me that. And he's like, oh, I could have sworn I did. And it just avoids the conversation. I'm like,
maybe I told my sister that.
That totally. I swear to God, that episode killed me for the night I was watching that on. I couldn't watch anymore. I wanted to fire up Stargate for our Stargate stream last night so I could get refreshed. And I'm like, nope, that's where I got to stop because it totally killed me. I finished that episode. But I swear to God, when I heard, why'd you marry that one? Why is she always dressed like a hooker? Just, it still cracks me up. And Ben's just like, oh yeah, that was a conversation. Oh wait, it really wasn't. And then Kate's like, wait, what?
And he's so open with it, like, okay with telling her, like, I'm so mad that they talked about you that way. And she's like, they did?
When was this? And it's like, oh, well, how long have we had Ben? Oh, yeah, he's like about 10 years old now. So, yeah.
I mean, at the same time, like, Ben's standing up for you. Like, don't get too mad at him.
Although Ben had a puberty shot up. Oh, my God. No, I'm sorry, Max.
Yes. Both of the kids did. Sahar got
my
braces.
God. Sahar and Max just were like, oh, this is getting weird. You might want to wrap this show up like real quick now.
We can vote now.
I think they can drink now.
They were getting close. It was getting to the point where you're kind of like, are they going to become a thing? Which wasn't necessary, but
and that gets brought up too.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Oh, I missed that part. Like I caught the
it's
fact
a blink and you miss it kind of thing. But they talk about like, if you want to be together with Sahar, and he's like, no, and Sahar's like, no.
Oh, I missed that shit.
Those are blink and you miss it scenes. They only last like about 10 seconds long. So,
and that would have been a thing where, all you would have needed to see was them hold hands, or Max try to hold her hand, and it would have been okay. Even if she pushed him away, just to know that, like, okay, he acknowledges that he has feelings for her and that he respects her. Because that's the thing. Max is the more base character out of the two of them. So for him to try to be an adult for her would have been a neat conclusion for the two of them.
I think with another season, they could have rounded that out and it wouldn't have been so weird.
Yeah.
But they actually seem like a pretty good duo team together too. It's like Asta and Harry. It's like, the two of them worked fine together. I had no problem with that at all.
Yeah. And there are lots of times on this show where I wished certain people got together and you're like, well, no, that's just not the way that the show's going to work. That's not the way that dynamic's going to work. Mike and Liv, like, oh God, if they would have been a couple, that just would have been the coolest shit. But it worked out better that, no, it didn't work out that way. Like, it worked out better that Liv had a husband and that Mike just depended upon her professionally. Like, he depends
didn't
upon
respect her professionally.
Yeah, but most certainly did depend upon her. Like, could not live without her if he needed to, and he doesn't. So, and that's, again, I love their dynamic. They were my favorite couple on the show. Harry and Asta, I thought she was going to go back into space with him. That was my understanding.
Well, you didn't like the marriage proposal?
I did. Poor
I'm
thing.
lonely. Marry me.
Marry me, lonely. That was funny. What, she got that, what, twice, 3 times this season?
Yeah, she got proposed to by 2 different aliens.
Yeah.
And then she also stitched up her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, and Darcy.
Yeah.
But not Kate. She missed out on fixing up Kate.
God damn it, Kate.
That whole sequence was neat.
Could have had your ankle fixed by an Asta.
There were
ankle biter
comments online that were most unflattering towards Asta, and I'm very offended by them, and I didn't like it. She was amazing.
Like what? I haven't looked, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
They were talking about the weight that she gained between season 1 and season 4, and you're just kind of like, you know what? People get older, people change, people have issues. Go fuck yourself. Just because something bad hasn't happened to you yet doesn't mean that it won't. So
I didn't really notice that with her. I noticed the weight loss more on other people than on more of any sort of weight gain.
I caught it on Google today when I typed in Resident Alien.
Wrong show, bro.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised how often that came up in Google, which shows what I often look up. But I looked up Asta and I was going to say goodbye.
Turn on moderate search or safe search. It'll save you a few.
I don't like turning on.
Just saying.
Turning on safe search misses me out on so many opportunities to see.
Understood. I'm just saying. One of us has to be a little PG-13 here.
I do not.
But what did you find, Kevin? Details.
Well, when I was looking up for the Asta goes or Asta says goodbye, it auto suggested Asta gets fat. I'm like, that's not appropriate, dude. Come on now. Like, there are lots of kind of big girls in my life, and I love them all, and they're all beautiful. Like, don't be assholes, internet. I know that's your nature, but no.
Little in the middle, but you got much back.
Word.
Dial 1-900 Mix-a-Lot and kick them nasty thoughts.
Baby got back.
Little in the middle, but you got much back.
No, I'll save it. I'll save it for when we get there. I have a picture of Asta, and it's probably my favorite picture.
I bet you do.
I do. Asta's everyone in this show
here.
Everyone's just beautiful. I love them all, and she's
dude. I'm a Darcy guy, so
me too. But the two of them are both just amazing. And Kate.
Asta was stunning. Honestly, the actress is stunning. Like, I have no problem with any of them.
No.
Well, that also makes the show remarkably relatable to a point too. Is like, these are real freaking people. Like,
yes,
it's fun.
So again, I say this is the most woke ass show I ever seen, and people like it. these are real actors. These are people of different cultures. This is mostly a Native American show. And golly, it's really fascinating and good. No. Don't do the Atlanta thing. You're gonna get us canceled. Stop. I don't even
We're
need
the
to
Seminoles.
No. Oh, the Braves. Oh, that was a good World Series.
No, I'm kidding. Episode 8. Mindtown. Harry enlists an unlikely ally to help him save patients. And what's that?
We already did Mindtown. That was the burlap panties. I'm just saying, I like burlap panties.
Well,
I'm
hey,
wearing them right now.
When you got a gun, Kevin, you got this one, and then you got this one.
These two guns.
Because that's episode 9 with tunnel vision.
Oh, this is where it started to wind down, and the stress really got wound up.
This is basically the penultimate episode, because the last episode is more of a goodbye episode than anything else.
Yeah.
So episode 9 is basically the culmination of all the storylines and all the events that have led to this point. And it's very poignant. It's very excellent. It's very good. And I dare say this is probably one of the best episodes of the goddamn series, period.
Yeah, this is got where we said Liv survives the attack from the mantid alien sack, and now she's got it out for the aliens, so she wants to have Harry arrested. We've got the new alien in town, which is
Ballsack.
Ballsack. I can't even. It was so stupid. It was so stupid and funny. But everything just comes to a head here, and everything's trying to come down to the fair. They've got a trap set up at the fair, but Max has tracked everybody down to the mine, and they find the one miner that the 59 people died trying to save, who he lived and saw the other 59 people die. And you're like, oh, shit.
Ballsack.
Fuck. That was some harsh shit, because it shows the guy watch it and start crying. Like, that's too many. And so you're already crying from right there. And then the whole time you're like, okay,
bro, I'm not crying with that part.
Fuck you. And so then you're like, okay, Darcy didn't die. She didn't kill herself last episode. We're good on that. But Liv is now missing. And so you're like, oh, I'd never considered Liv being in danger. Oh my God, Liv dying would just destroy this fucking show for me forever.
Liv can die. It wouldn't have been a problem.
Shut up. Fuck you. Go. Ballsack. Ballsack.
Man, that's going to be an ongoing joke with us, isn't it?
Ballsack.
Ballsack. Oh my God. This is a outstanding episode, though. We get a good fight between Harry and the Mantid. I was going to put together a clip where Harry spears the Mantid, and I was going to impose like JR's voice of, by God, he's been broken in half.
My God.
That would have been pretty dope. I'm just saying, but until I get DVDs or Blu-rays, I don't think I can do that, because Amazon Prime and renting this show did not work for me for recording clips. So screw you, Prime, and the horse you rode in on.
And my piracy went as far as episode 8, and I was like, but my favorite pictures are from episodes 9 and 10.
That's where almost all of my clips were from, except for like a couple.
Yeah, like,
and I thought they recorded, and they did not.
So I tried warning you, because Steve tried warning me, that there's going to be a lot of crying in the last 2 episodes. And I'm on SSRIs. I disclose that I am a bitch with a skin knee just walking. And there are so many goodbyes in this. And so much
before you
stress.
continue, what are SSRIs for everybody? For who doesn't know?
Antidepressants. I'm on Zoloft, and it makes me feel less angry and anxious and much more sensitive, happy, and emotionally attached to things.
Ready to screw something.
That happens too.
Blue Chew. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue Chew. Look us up, brother.
Work as well as Zoloft. Anyway.
Without the 6-hour erection.
Zoloft does not give you that.
I know that. I'm fucking with you.
It kills that, but it keeps it around for a long time. It keeps you interested. I'll give you that. Other SSRIs don't. You're just kind of like, my dick don't work. What's happening here? Wake up!
Bunch of idiots we are.
I'm satisfied with my current medication is really what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wake up!
Man, our YouTube people are probably like, I think they've lost. It's been a long week for the both of us, and we actually made it through seeing Resident Alien Season 4 movies and Stargate SG-1. And we got another live stream tomorrow, so we got a full week ahead of us here.
Which
or have had
over
ahead
while
of
I
us.
produce.
Hey, at least Kevin did a thumbnail for our live stream tomorrow that I'll eventually load up. Eventually, probably like 5 minutes before the stream, because he waited so long to give it to me.
I gave it to you before 5, you twat.
You could have lubed me up before you gave it to me, though. Jeez.
What? Whatever.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
So
Episode
we get
10. The end is here.
Mm-hmm. The goodbye episode.
Harry faces one final threat, and one that forces him to use more than just his alien strength. Harry has to say goodbye to everybody, and this is a pretty damn good episode. I'd rival this with the pilot episode. So
this was rated 9.1.
This is just about everybody's favorite episode outside of like 2 other ones, basically.
Yeah, this is one of the highest rated TV episodes we've ever watched.
Outside of Stargate Files, because we've had higher rated ones.
Higher rated than 9.1?
Yep.
Please.
And we're about to hit even higher than that. Because we're going into Stargate SG-1 Season 4. Bro, there's some episodes in there that are rated like basically 10.
Wow, that is some shit.
I didn't know your arm could go that high.
No, yeah, sorry.
Man, Kevin's got the stroke off championship in the bag. If it goes that high.
I'm sorry. My dad likes it and MacGyver's in it. I just can't get behind that shit.
That's disgusting.
I'm sorry. I have scruples.
Yes,
I got around to watching Tremors 4. Fuck you.
You also have common sense and you don't use it.
All right, so season 10 or episode 10 was a really, really good episode of just closing out and saying goodbye. And it hurt. It was like getting kicked in the balls and punched in the throat all at the same time, several times.
Of course it feels that way.
Because that showed this scene as Harry's flying away, and Austin's just like reaching up to Harry
To grab his ball sack?
To grab his ball sack. And then Harry's grabbing his heart and reaching out to Asta.
You mean his penis?
His
Wait, you don't remember that?
Yeah. With Bridget to the side. And then it goes back to Asta reaching. And I'm like, stop.
So she's reaching for his penis.
Stop. All I could hear was Captain Hero in the back of my head from that episode of Drawn Together where Bleh is driving away and he's like, goodbye. Goodbye.
She must have a real grip on that.
This was me watching the end of the fucking episode.
For our audio listeners, Kevin's showing a picture of him looking utterly depressed after he's had sex with his wife.
It is not Tuesday. This was Wednesday of me. What? Anyway. Yeah. Me just having finished watching the show and texting Steve, when does this shit stop? It was awful.
To be fair, there are some, depends on who you're emotionally attached to in this show. If you've been invested for like the last 3 seasons and now this 4th season, there are characters you get attached to. I was pretty mad in episode 9 that if they killed Darcy, I was going to absolutely scorch this show to hell and high water and death beyond the grave. Because if you kill Darcy, you are incurring my wrath. And what really got me in the final episode, though, was Mike was so mad that he got this fake memory in his head about fishing with his dad because he legitimately said, like, this is the best memory I've ever had with my father, and you freaking put a fake one in my head. And Mike gets snookered out to believe that he's going to be confronting Harry, and Harry sets up an actual instance where he actually gets to go fishing with his dad. And I was like, oh, you motherfuckers. Okay, you hit a spot right there. I have a great relationship with my dad. Don't get me wrong, but like that's something that worked so well because they didn't go to Mike and his dad's story arc all that much. And when they would, it actually meant some importance.
Yeah.
So going from like the first season to the second season to the third season to this season, and then that final like moment is like you legitimately gave him a real good memory. Is like that is one of the most awesome things that was done in this show that was not selfish at all. And Harry did something for somebody else to make up for something he did wrong.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a great character arc for a lot of different reasons, and it worked for me. And that's what got me a little like, all right. You got me with that one. I know at the end of this particular final episode for you, it got you a bit more choked up. For me, it was like, okay, this is fine. This is totally cool. It didn't feel out of the ordinary. Nobody else died.
Right.
And nothing else like weird happened. So it actually felt like a natural conclusion to the show. So it didn't like stir the emotions of like, oh, I'm sorry to see the show go, because it actually felt like it wrapped up appropriately.
Correct.
As opposed to something, say, like Farscape after 4 seasons. That ends with a really nasty cliffhanger that they never intended to be a cliffhanger.
Oh, no.
For being the end of the show. That's how they ended up getting the miniseries later. But not every show gets that opportunity to come back and wrap things up.
Yeah.
This feels like it's going out on its own terms. And if rumors are to be believed, they are still trying to figure out a season 5 somewhere. I would recommend they don't. Don't do it. Don't go to Netflix. Don't go anywhere. Please just let it go.
No, I love you. I love
damn
the
decent
people of
season.
patience.
Don't do it. And this is Vancouver, damn it.
I need Big Black. I need Mike and Liv. I can't.
He likes big butts and he cannot lie.
No, dude. Like Mike and Liv need their own spin-off series. It doesn't necessarily have to have Harry in it. Like that would be dope as fuck.
Harry Ballsack.
I'd watch that for fucking days. But I'd
Harry
watch.
Ballsack.
Yeah. I'd watch anything Alan does. Like obviously, like I he's one of my absolute most favorite people on earth. He's an absolute brilliant entertainer and comedian.
I want him to be the next Bruce Campbell for an Evil Dead franchise, honestly.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Well, I know. I still need to see like his Tucker and Dale versus Evil thing, but
still, that's what we ought to have done for NOS or instead of Nose.
I didn't freaking know. I gave you an idea, and you were like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Well, I forgot. You put up my favorite goddamn movie, and I'm going to say no.
Mister, I don't want to spend $3.86 on a movie.
$3.99.
At the time, it was $3.86. I know I paid it.
It was expensive. I have to listen to shit you don't have to listen to. I don't control my own money at $30 an hour. Go away, Fly.
Well, get back to the glory hole and start sucking, bro.
Don't care if it's a fucking troll. In my head, it's just a feel.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Wait, before I remove this,
this is a great picture, by the way.
Thank you to this amazing cast. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Fantastic show.
Amazing crew. With the exception of the lady that wrote episode 203, all of this is amazing. Like once you got rid of her, this shit was just fucking phenomenal.
They figured it out.
It was all great. Every single episode was phenomenal. There was no bad storylines. There was no filler fluff that you wanted to get past. I loved each and every single one of these people. I grew attached to each and every single one of them, and I would be okay with the season 5. I know you said it would be a bad idea. Yes, it had a perfect ending. And I always say that the last season should always end with the season before. This is a perfect ending. I think everybody got a good, happy ending.
I go movie. Don't do the Firefly to Serenity thing. If you're gonna go out with like one more big story, do it as a movie, because all these actors deserve the chance to do this in a movie format instead of a TV show and get paid more money,
Sure,
more royalty, yada yada yada. They've all freaking earned it.
Yes, of course. But my question is quality of story is going to diminish from TV to movie?
Not necessarily. Most of those tend to translate very well to movies, depending on who the writer is. So if you want to do Chris Sheridan as the writer who was the showrunner of the show, do it that way and have Robert Duncan McNeil do the directing duties. Bring back people who know this show and can handle it. It's like we're hearing about Brian Fuller and Mads Mikkelsen talking about doing Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Finally.
It was Zendaya.
And it's like, yeah, I know Zendaya, but whatever with that. But when they did Hannibal seasons 1 through 3, I love that goddamn show.
Sure,
Seeing that in a movie form would be even freaking better, a better budget, more polished, and it would be a tighter script. So you wouldn't have like 10 episodes dragged out. You would have 2.5 of strictly the story. And it could be nailed. Brian Fuller will do it great with Mads, and we will also get the damn same thing with Resident Alien with Chris Sheridan and Robert Duncan McNeil.
That would be cool. I mean, I think I have a movie that would remind me of that. It's called Red Dragon over there. But
that's a good movie.
everybody loves Manhunter, and I'm just kind of like,
It's good. I didn't say great.
Manhunter sucks ass. Like
I don't like Manhunter, to be honest with you.
I've seen William Peterson in other TV shows and other movies, and I'm just kind of like, no, this is caca. It's poop.
Nah.
It's absolute poop. Anyway, yeah.
But I'd like
But
to
anyway,
see these,
thank you to this
everybody translate to the movie screen. Just
yeah, because this is a wonderful cast. They were a great family to watch. I want to get this. Not every TV show do I want to watch
Tell me
ever
about
again, let alone say, you know what, this is going to be an annual watch for me. This is going to be an annual watch for me. I really liked this.
What, you don't want to watch Friday the 13th seasons 1 through 2?
That'll be an every 2-year watch for me.
What
Maybe.
about season 3?
Never, ever. No, you know what? I take that back.
Understood.
I take that back. The first 2 or 3 episodes, I liked those. The ones with the Japanese monkeys and shit.
Okay.
Those
That's
were cool.
racist, but that's cool.
Yeah. They were Japanese, not Chinese. I didn't say Asian.
Oh, jump a great wall already.
That's racist. They were Japanese.
Bro, I ordered an egg roll. Come on. Let's wrap it up tonight, Kevin.
All right. Thank you all for making this wonderful fucking show. Thank you guys all for watching this wonderful show with us.
Oh yeah.
I've had more fun watching this than we've had in a long time. Gosh, maybe since we watched Police Squad, like this this was a good solid laugh.
2 years ago?
Yeah, like I really enjoyed this so much.
Yeah, this was a good watch, and this was a good way to wrap up like what we've been working on for the last several months, and it was time to do that. And we're gearing up for our anniversary here in October. We've been doing this for a few years now. And I want to say thank you to Kevin. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Because you're never going to hear this ever again. So enjoy this now while you can.
All right.
I love you, brother. And thank you, every one of you on YouTube who has tuned in to check us out from our initial podcast. We are on our podcast farm. We're closing in on 25,000 listens and downloads. For some, that's like, oh, that low? We don't give a shit. But it's a nice mark for us. It's cool for us to see that hit that mark. And it's nice to see the growth on YouTube. We've gone from like basically nothing to like 7,000 subscribers. We're glad to have everybody with us. Yeah. We're going to schedule a live stream for our members very soon. So if you are a member of this channel, I've been giving out a lot of gifties lately. So if you are a member of this channel, you're going to get notified on that. We'd like to keep you around. And if you like what we got going on, we got some new content coming out in October. And going forward, we're going to be a little more structured, a little more this, that, and the other. It's not a job for us. We all got real jobs. Kevin's got a real job. I got a real job. We both have wives. We both have families. We deal with a lot of other things other than this. But that being said, this is Nostalgia TV, the original Suns and Shadows cast, motherfuckers. So stay tuned. Click the like button down below. Subscribe wherever you are listening or watching at. We want you around, and hit that bell notification. We're going to see your asses next time. Say goodbye, Kevin.
Goodbye, Kevin.
Goodbye, Kevin. Good.
Can you hammer a 6-inch spike through a board with your penis?
Not right now.
A girl's got to have her standards.